It is me, Panic at the Tesco, also known as Chris, and we are ready for the start of a completely new season here in Ultimate Racing League. We are in League 3 this season. I have been promoted. That means that we have some tougher opposition this season. From last season, we will see some familiar faces. Stormfly, Willard, Clegg, and I'm just getting mixed up. I was going to say a few other names, but I think it's just those from League 4 last season. The reason why multiple people have gone up is just because there were spare spaces in the league from people dropping out of the championship. So we've got a few extra new faces, a few extra carryover faces. Sorry, I'm talking nonsense already. And you'll recognise some faces from other races that I've done within Ultimate Racing League. So Cass is here, and Nordy and Phaser, all people I've raced against before. I think I've raced a few times against Hawkeye as well. So we've got a really good group of people here. We are in a new car. If you watched the previous video that I uploaded 10 minutes ago, you'll get to know the car. Go have a look at that. It was virtual reality. It's quite a cool intro video there to see what the car is all about. And we'll be getting going any minute now. So I'm just going to take a quick sip of my Yorkshire tea. It's not actually, I'm just pretending I've got Yorkshire tea. But the sponsor of the car is Yorkshire Tea. We are Team Yorkshire Tea Racing. My teammate Dizzy Rip is there in the other Huracan. Crisp, refreshing, and a surprisingly tastes like 7-Up. I've just realised, oh God, I'm drinking a rival team's drink because Team 7-Up is Stormfly and That's Life. They've got a dream team this season. My former teammate, That's Life, driving alongside Stormfly. That is a worrying team lineup there. They were 1-2 in quite a lot of races, and certainly posing a threat. Should make sure the car's set up for the race. We've got about a minute to go, apparently. I need to calm my heart rate down slightly, and pole position's possible. It's going to need a very good lap. 1:55.2 in practice from Stormfly, but he can always pull out a faster lap when needed. I'm just hoping that I can put in a nice, fast, early lap and put him under lots of pressure to perform. If he sees my time and goes, I need to perform, then maybe psychologically I'll have an advantage. But who knows? Just need to avoid mistakes, have a good, clean qualifying, and then try and win the race. Tonight we've got just a single race. It's an endurance race. And it's going to be 26 laps, I believe. I'm just doing my usual social media rounds just on my phone. So let's just send out a few links to a few people to come and watch our race tonight. Let's get some audience participation going along. Unfortunately, I have had to disable comments on tonight's video, just because comments tend to mute my videos. They mute my audio so that I can't hear what I'm doing. I've had to just back off the comments, and we are underway. I wasn't even looking at the screen, and I need to get out as soon as I can onto track, so I can get in my qualifying lap without too much traffic. We've got 10 minutes to go and put in a superb lap. And I'm revving the nuts off it. We're not the first car out on track. There's a couple in front of us, actually. We started quite far down the pit lane. It's a bit annoying. But it's random. There's no way that I can influence that. So I'm just going to have to make sure that I build enough of a gap so that I don't get held up on my qualifying. Let's see where Stormfly is. Is that it's either Stormfly or That's Life in front of me. The clock's ticking. And it's That's Life in front of me, and Stormfly is behind me. There he is. Stormfly is indeed the car on my tail. I don't think it's getting a toe off me though. And thanks to our 2 viewers who are joining us nice and early. I'm sorry I don't know who you are, it doesn't tell me that, but I do appreciate you watching. It's really nice of you. And obviously it gives me an audience if I mess up. I'm going to try maybe and just spring a bit of a surprise on Stormfly here. I'm not sure if he's in my toe.
It's me, Chris, grinning face with smiling eyes.
Please don't chat. It turns out I have got chat turned on. Please don't message me because it mutes my audio. I really appreciate you viewing though. I will read all the comments afterwards, but yes, it unfortunately mutes my audio and that interferes with the racing. I do need to figure out how to disable that. I thought I'd disabled it. Here we go, we're going around to start the first qualifying lap. I've done my best to get Stormfly out of my way. And he's made a mistake. He was way wide there. And he's got out of my way and abandoned the lap. Got a nice bit of a gap in front of me now. A bit slow from me there. Maybe you need to just talk a bit less on this lap. I don't think this lap's going to be anything special. But got time to gather my thoughts now through the banking. Just keep to that double yellow line on the inside. And just spot my braking zone. It's going to be a yellow light overhead. It's there. Oh, crap. I think I'm going to get track limits for that. I did, and that's going to ruin my next lap as well. That's going to ruin both laps. That's the worst thing that could have happened. I'm going to keep going because I need to get the lap on the board. It's going to compromise the start of this lap slightly. And now I've got Willard in the way. I'll see if I can pass him on the banking. That's what we want, a nice toe. Follow the slipstream. And that was tidier. And now I've not got him in the way. but I need to go faster. That'll do for now. Right, full commitment this lap. Concentrate. Perfect. Sorry I'm using less words here. So I need to find 8/10 to beat Stormfly though. 1:54.8, that's a bloody good lap. Purple first sector though, that's faster than Stormfly. Made a mistake. Nope. Alright, just reset. Get ready for the next lap. It was crucial that I didn't get a penalty through there. Absolutely crucial. I think I might as well banzai this lap. I mean, I'm not safe to that's life. You could just put in a better lap. Not going to get another lap in here. I'm going to be the first car across the line. Bugger. That was perfect. A little bit scruffy. Two tenths up on pole. This is tidier. This is good enough for pole. On for a 1:54.6 if I can hold this. I just need to get the bus stop right. One corner. One corner in my way. Am I getting a tow? That wasn't very good. I think I've thrown away my chance. Oh, it's close. I don't think I'm favourite, but I might just get closer. It's not enough. And Willard's got me right at the line as well. Oh. Good lap from Willard. Still, I ran pretty much close to my personal best. It's a shame I just lost the time in the chicane there. I realised I was just deep turning in. I missed my turn in slightly, compromised my exit quite substantially, otherwise that would have been pole. But I was in the mix of pole. That's Life could still put in a time and demote me again. That'd be really annoying if he does. Well, I wanted to be starting in second really, but I will make do. I will make do. Credit to Willard, good lap. Now we've got to do it 28 times in a row, and that will be entertaining. Let's have a look at the gaps back. So the gap back to Nordy, 1.3. So I might be able to get away with running the medium tyres at the start. I'm thinking, what's my best bet on strategy here? To try and like get an undercut on people. And I think certainly, yeah, let's try taking the mediums at the start. Exceptional lap from Willard there, though. Truly exceptional. And that's life didn't improve, so I'm going to take that risk now. Start on the mediums. Just the rules are we need to do 2 laps on each tyre minimum. We won't have enough fuel for the whole race, not quite. Interesting that I've been practicing with a very strong headwind. Now we've got a very strong tailwind. It doesn't seem to influence the car, say, too badly. It's going to make it more tricky into turn 1 because you've got more load on the front of the car. I'm wondering, actually, I don't think he's actually gone to press start race, because normally, actually no, I think he has. Normally we can spy on each other and see what tyres everyone's using, but he's, you know what? I think he's doing something very clever, Willard, here. Yeah, he's not actually like gone on back to the lobby. Because if you go back to the lobby, you can see what tyres everyone's going to start the race on. I don't know what tyres everyone's starting the race on, but so I need to do. Is it 8 laps? Yeah, I just need to do the maths. So 26 laps minus 18 is 8. Minus 2 is 6. So I'm going to do 7 laps on the mediums just to be safe. 7 laps on the mediums, 17 laps on the softs, and then 2 laps at the end on the hard. I like Dizzy Rip's message. I have trouble with this course. I have trouble with these tyres. I have trouble with this car. I have trouble with this track as well. It's an incredible lap from Stormfly. He always pulls it out, and actually a bloody brilliant lap from Willard as well. 155.0. Ouch. I wonder if I gave him a toe. I don't think I did. I think that was on merit. It's just a very damn good lap. So this is the bit where the heart gets pumping. I just got to make sure that I don't make any stupid mistakes, especially at the beginning of the race. If you make the mistakes at the beginning of the race, you don't have a good race. If you make a mistake at the end, you can sometimes get away with it. The reason is because if you make a mistake at the beginning, you're at the back of the grid, and you're in trouble then. Top 3 promote into League 2 at the end of the season. Double points for this race because it's an endurance race. Let's go. Rolling start. We've got those racing medium tyres. I'm not going to dare touch the brake bias. Full concentration. Let's just try and be a pest. Use the slipstream to account for the pace of the mediums. I'm being surprisingly quiet. We're in that slipstream, that's what we want. Drop the slipstream of That's Life if we can. You can see now the gap coming down to Willard. Don't know how the car's going to handle through here in a slipstream. Bad exit for me. That's given That's Life a golden opportunity to get me down here. Yeah, he's got me. Willard slightly wide. Problem is now, That's Life is in the toe of Willard. What do I do down here? Willard with a penalty. Right. He was braking just a bit earlier than I anticipated, but we got away with it. No hard feelings, mate. I know he's accuses me of occasionally having the odd punt. Right. This time. I'm running out of steam. What's the problem? The problem now is that he's braking too early for me, and he's backing me into Willard. He's backing me into Willard. And Willard is very late on the brakes, by the way. He must be on the softs. Sorry if Willard feels like I'm closing the door on him. I am kind of. Please, 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 no penalty, please. Thank God. But Stormfly getting away here. I'm just hoping he's on the softs. If he's on the mediums, I might be out of this one. Just running out of top end speed down here though. That's a better run this time. Sorry for the sparse commentary. I'm using 100% of my brain power just to keep racing here. I'm going for it. Got him. Just in time for me to pit. Willard straight away gets him. But he's running out of speed just like I did. I think Stormfly is probably on the softs. pit at the end of the next lap. And Willard's obviously keeping up with me here. Nice strong exit. I haven't watched the gap to Stormfly, I don't know if it's going down or not. This is where Willard being in the tow is a bit of a problem. Keep it inside that line on that curb. And Willard, yeah, keep him with me here. One more lap and then we can pit. And I'm going to pit for the hards. Willard's really on me. Aced that. Pulled 3/10 on him through there. Didn't quite ace that though. Lots of understeer through there off these medium tyres. They're not the best. But hitting this lap. You watch Stormfly pit and turns out he's on the mediums. He's definitely not on the hards. That's a relief, to say the least. There we go. Get the hard tyres on. No need to refuel. We shall refuel next time. My worry is coming out in traffic and getting held up, and this ruining my race strategy. This pit stop is sponsored by Yorkshire Tea, which I'm drinking now. It tastes awfully like 7-Up, which is surprisingly one of the sponsors of the other teams in the championship. There we go, we put the tea-coloured wheels on the car. We're on to the sketchy tyres. Oh, and that's not what I want. I don't want to be out with a battle on track. God, these hard tyres are terrible. But I only have to go around a couple of times with them. And just my luck, Hawkeye is getting a bloody toe off Cass. So I can't get past him. And he's fuel saving. Bloody hell. Well, I had nothing to do with that. I heard the tyres screeching. And really, I've just got to survive on these, because they are bloody slow, and I will certainly come out behind everyone. It could be a terrible position, who knows. I mean, I've lost 1.7 seconds on this lap. Mind you, these tyres are 2 seconds a lap slower, so it's kind of par for the course. Getting a nice toe off Cass. And into the pits we're going to go. And a quick splash and dash for fuel as well. So this will put us way down the order. But I'm hoping then to be out in clean air, avoid any battles coming through the pack. Let's see. It's a big strategic gamble, this, to put yourself in last place on purpose. But I've got my pit stops out of the way. There we go. Onto the good tyres. And I'm out into clean air as well. So next up on track we've got Nordy, 13 seconds in front. I need to be in those 154.8 range if I'm to beat Stormfly. So I'm just going to watch that gap to Nordy. I'm hoping I don't catch Nordy too quickly. I think Nordy still has a pit stop to make, I think. But I don't want to be taking like 3 seconds a lap out of him and then getting held up. To be honest, I'd be happy with third place tonight. Second place would be better. Second is what I tend to aim for, but I'm taking it easy this season. Doesn't matter to me hugely, as long as I have fun. And let's see what this sector time's going to be now I'm on the good tyres. Is it going to be purple? Not quite. Not quite. Car's still feeling very heavy. Lots of fuel on board. Need to be going a little bit faster than this. Mind you, 155.9 is my fastest lap. So this means this is a 155.8. .6. That was nice and tidy. Oh yes, it's going to be a decent lap. We've got Cass stopping, so that'll be a car out of my way hopefully. Dizzy Rip stopping as well. Nearly lost the car there. Just about gathered it up. Probably cost me 3/10, maybe a bit more. 280, so nearly 3/10. So I'm only really motivated just by doing the best I can do. If I spin off the track or have a stupid accident or something like that, I'll be unhappy with myself. Oh, Willard, why are you pitting now? My friend, those softs can do a lot more laps than that. I'm going to have to overtake him on track now. Bugger. Early pit stop, that's a bit odd. What makes that corner so tricky is not only does the car want to swap ends on you, it also comes between third and fourth gear really. So you're really lowering the revs in fourth gear or bouncing up the limiter in third. Starting to go towards night now. The sun's setting. Got a yellow flag. Slightly better first sector, I think. Still not, well, yeah, still not setting the world on fire with my pace. Slightly deep, and I've had to sort of cut back there. Oh god, that didn't want to turn. I got wheel spin then, in a four-wheel drive car. Yeah, cost me a couple of tenths. So anyone who's just joining the stream, I'm not genuinely 14th. I've pitted. Scrubbed a tiny bit of extra speed off there as well, but I was later on the brakes. Yes, it's a slightly scruffy lap, this one. But I'm hoping that Willard stopping so early, I think that's a mistake. Right, pace is starting to come back. Still nowhere near Stormfly's pace though. If he is banging in 154.8s, then that's me done. Hoping. Please say that was inside the track limits, please. Please. Yes, I've got away with it. Always got to push the track limits there. Always. These next few laps are going to be the ones that are really interesting now. So I am catching some of the cars in front. And I've got to pass them on track, which could slow me down. We're out in front of Willard. I don't know what he's doing strategy-wise, it's a bit weird. According to this, he's pitted for hard tyres. Why? So, important one is that's live pitting. Now, is he putting on mediums or taking them off? I think he's putting them on. That was quite cool. It's quite cool, it was quite slow. I was going to say, I thought that was a decent corner there, but maybe just lacking minimum apex speed. Okay, so he's putting on the hard tyres. Why? Oh, he's going to pit again? As we go fully dark, I quite like it because I've got my reference points better in the dark this time than I have in the light, which is unusual to hear someone say that, but I have. And I think that was pretty pants there. Matching my best. Having to get out of it slightly then. Stormfly's doing the right strategy. Am I going to have to pass Nordy on track? This is the problem, you don't know who's on what strategy. I doubt I'm a whole pit stop ahead of Nordy. Yeah, the lap time doesn't seem to be coming to me. I don't think I really understand these conditions, and I think the fact that we've gone from a headwind in practice to a tailwind, I've kind of got to relearn. That was decent. That was decent too. Three-tenths up. Still not purple though. Don't think I'm close enough here to have a run. I'm hoping Nordy doesn't hold me up too much. So I've got to filter through so that I need to come out in front of That's Life at the pits. That's the key. This could get quite dangerous up here. Got to focus on that better exit. This is the problem though, it's an oval. Oh, he's pitting. That's good, didn't hold me up. If anything, gave me a bit of a slipstream. Yeah, good lap time. And I'm in front of everyone that I care about. Got my own teammate in front of me, Dizzy Rip. I think he's out of sync with the pit stops and everything. He's going very late, but I think he said he was going to go to lap 20 on these softs. See, as a team, we've done our homework. I've got to get that gap down to Stormfly down to 32 seconds. If I can, I should come out of the pits in front of him. That's how long a pit stop is here. going to find out what the real gap is any second. I mean, he's going to come out 5 seconds in front of me, isn't he? But what can I do then? In the last 7 laps, he has done the same strategy as me, just different order. Yeah. Oh, he's actually a bit further in front than I thought he would be. Good man. So now I'm just going to hunt him down. And given that I've struggled to pass almost everyone so far, I'm not sure if I can. I knew I've taken a second out of him so far. These softs will be pretty spent by the end of the race though. Bit of a mistake. He's going to gain quite a bit on me there. Dizzy should be pitting next lap. Got enough fuel? Got quite a lot of fuel actually. And you know what, I'm going to stop looking at the times now and I'm just going to focus. So you've got to take some risks. Three tenths up on my best. I'm not catching him. He's just too quick for me, Stonefly. I wonder if Dizzy Rip can hold him up for me. That'd be nice. That's the best I can do through there. I'm consistent, but I'm just not as quick as Stormfly. He was in that, you know, 154.8. I just don't have that. I'm about half a second lap faster than him, but it's not enough. Still, I'll take second if I can. Going into this race, I was very nervous. I was nervous that I'd be in a more difficult tier and that I would be outside the top three. but I'm doing all right. I just want to try now and finish as close to him as I can for pride. I think, you know, after 26 laps, if I finish just like 2 seconds off him, it's a hell of a good job. Oh God, such a bad exit there. I'm pulling away from that's life. That's the important thing as well, is for third place. Dizzy Rip's going really far in this race. I see the gap going down, but it's just not going down enough. And I'm hoping Dizzy Rip doesn't help Stormfly with a tow. He could be about to. He needs to be pitting anytime soon. Otherwise he's not going to be able to use both compounds of tyre. And again, I'm just not taking enough out of Stormfly, and I'm not going to get the point for fastest lap either, which is another reason I took this strategy, was to try and nick the point for fastest lap. I wanted to be on low fuel on the good tyres at the end. There's a horrible bump on the inside of that corner. Do you see how it scoots the car out wide? Now, come on, Dizzy Rip. Defend, defend! Tyres are starting to say no more. Soon I'll have to start looking backwards as well as forwards. Yes, they've gone past that. They've gone past the point. They do this. They go through this phase. I've been testing quite a lot. They go through this phase where the performance drops off in the middle sector. I'm just consolidating now. Dizzy Rip needs to pit this lap. What's he doing? He's going to run out of laps. You've got to use the tyres for 2 laps. I think he's got to make 2 stops. You'll notice I'm taking a very different line to everyone else through the first corner there. And I'm not sure if it's the fastest way around that corner, but it's certainly the most consistent. Because what you've got to do there, you've got a mid-engine car. The car's going to step out on you. Come on, this could be the lap. Come on. Not bad. Nah. I'm not getting anywhere near Stonefly's lap. Dizzy Rip's now just towing Stonefly around. It's not what I want. But I told you, the tyres have gone through that patch now. The bumps has come back. That might be a penalty. Managed to avoid penalties this lap, this race. Got a lapped car up in front. I wish that was Stonefly, but it ain't. It's a lapped car. These are it pits. Not good, mate. Yeah, just complaining there a bit about Hawkeye. Shouldn't have been defending the inside quite so hard like that, because he is being lapped, but only a minor discretion. Doesn't influence the outcome of the race. And to be honest, he's keeping up with me. But I'm just chilled out now. You know, I'm not going to gain 6 seconds on Stonefly in 1 lap. I'm probably not going to get fastest lap either. I'll see how my first sector goes, but I don't want to go binning the car on the last lap and getting a 3rd place instead of a 2nd place. You know. I'm just not feeling as comfortable through the bus stop as I have been in practice, to be honest. But still, like 7 seconds behind Stonefly after 26 laps. It's not bad going. I'll take that. I've been winding him up, talking a load of nonsense in practice and stuff. Like, oh, I'm going to beat you. Yeah. Well, there ain't going to be a fastest lap. I had to get out of the throttle there, got on the marbles. Nice exit though. Still pushing. This is about as much as I've got in the tank, and yeah, not enough. My optimum lap 154.7 according to the display. But barring anything silly now, it's a second place for me. The strategy worked to keep me out of battles, out of trouble, out of people's slipstream. Some battles at the beginning. Oh, the car is very loose through there. I kept it together. That was squeaky bum time. Gosh, if I'd have binned it on the final chicane. Yeah, the tyres are basically dead. I can see Stormfly flashing over the line. I will do likewise. And there we go. Second place. We get the season off to a promising start. Yes, I want to beat Stormfly, but I've got all season to beat him. And if I was going to pick a track to beat him at, I wouldn't have picked this one anyway. He says he doesn't like it. I also don't like it. So I've got one of my sort of boogie tracks out of the way now, nice and early in the season. We have got another one of my bad tracks next, but it's everyone's bad track. Willow Springs is absolutely brutal. So we've got that coming up next. That'll be hell on earth. So let's look out for that one when we get there. What else have we got? We've got some other dodgy tracks this season. We've got a weird calendar. We've got Goodwood, which is renowned for having no runoff areas, no heavy braking zones, a really narrow track with lots of bumps. Every corner is 5th, 6th or 7th gear. So that is going to be absolutely batshit crazy. Excuse my language. Yeah, it's going to be absolutely nuts, that race. But then we've got some classics as well. We've got Fuji. I'm looking forward to that one. It's one of my strongest tracks. We've got... where else have we got? I'm trying to think now. We've got Watkins Glen. It's a so-so track for me. Yeah, we've got a few good tracks coming up, but we've got it off to a good start. Second place. The top 3 in the championship go up at the end of the season, so I've just got to keep coming first, second or third. That's Life, I think, came second there. So, third. So it's the usual 1, 2, 3 from last season. And in fact, I think it's the usual 1, 2, 3, 4 because Willard was also in 4th place there as well. So just showing that League 4 last season was a really strong league with some really good people in it. I think, in fairness, if we keep at it, me, Willard, That's Life and Stormfly will all end up in League 1, I think even League of Champions. Yeah, that was good. I'm going to hang up now and go over to the chat. So I'll see you next week for next week's race. Thanks for watching. Good night.